From the moment this started I was hooked in. I know I've mentioned JRPGs before, but this anime literally starts off with our main hero Itao essentially getting his small village house burnt down and his father and mentor killed, which of course sets him off on revenge, which only leads to a bigger picture of events unfolding. The aesthetics of this early 90s OVA is really some high quality stuff. The colour palette, the animation and art direction is all on point. Within the first 10 minutes it shows you what you're in for. The first episode just flew by as I found myself engrossed. I mean, the plot isn't anything you haven't seen before, but the way everything looked and animated really sold me on the show. A well animated battle scene along with a bit of lore and world building along with mysterious characters really sets up what's to follow. This world has a Mad Max vibe to it. We are living in the aftermath of a big war, with weapons from that time still around. Warroids that are robots that were built for battle. In here they are mostly like knights in shining armor that protect humans from beasts. These beast creatures are mechanical mindless monsters that roam the land attacking whatever they come across. They however can be controlled by beastmasters. You might see them as powerful wizards, since this show likes to combine fantasy with science to great effect. Itao's hero's journey will see him team up with another warroid called Zaxxon and a female junk hunter called Sari. They end up in the city of Bangor, where the beastmaster that killed Itao's father will make an appearance. But this is only the beginning of their adventure, as there is a bigger darkness on the horizon, with Zaxxon revealing his dark past that will come back to haunt them all. While Itao is the main character, I do feel like we are actually being told Zaxxon's story. It's a bit like Mad Max Fury Road. Of course we have Max in there, but the story is about Furiosa. It's the same here. I mean, I think all the characters are cool and likeable, but my favourite character probably is Zaxxon. Not only does he have an interesting past, but a cool aesthetic and persona, along with some awesome weapons. He has actually become one of my favourite robots in anime. The last battle in the first episode was crazy. It was like a mixture of magic and science being used at the same time. It was almost like a chess battle, with people taking turns in making their big moves, with a bit of close combat thrown in for good measure just at the right moment. I love the designs of the weapons in here, especially the swords. They do have this whole lightsaber vibe going on, and the show itself does feel a little like the good old classic Star Wars movies. I think the first episode did a good job of introducing our three main characters. Things in this show move along very quickly. The setup, the action, meeting of characters, and then the action and so on. It's all kind of fast paced. Now maybe it's me, but I never felt like it was leaving massive blanks. I mean, sure you go to have questions, but it wasn't that important. Or maybe the good action just pulled the wool over my eyes. I'm saying this because maybe it could be a problem for you, but for me personally it wasn't. Despite that, I was getting worried when we got to the last episode. This thing is only 3 episodes long, and the way things were going I was starting to think, do we really have time for this stuff that you're showing me right now? Or is this going to be one of those OVAs that don't actually end because of production issues? Thankfully I can say it does end. Could the ending have been better drawn out? Sure, but I felt satisfied at what they served up. I've mentioned Condition Green a few times, but this anime kinda felt like Condition Green with a bigger budget and a more focused story on one character with a great supporting cast. There are some deaths in here where I was like, oh damn, really? So the show had done enough for me to actually care about the characters. I have to bring up the level of animation again. Like I said, the intro is just the start of it. The quality never drops and the battles are so fluid. I actually went back just to watch some of the action scenes again because they were so good. It's like rewatching the fights in DBZ. The animators really did a fantastic job here. What enhances the animation is the mechanical designs of everything in the show, from the swords, guns and other weapons, the warroids, the giant cities, the beasts. They all look amazing. The Grand Saber might just be one of the greatest swords I've ever seen in an anime or any media, to be honest. Its level of destruction, I was just like, damn. Yeah, no wonder Zaxxon was after that sword. The fact that they only used it once in the whole anime made it feel even more important and special. Normally, once characters get their big upgrade, they use that move over and over again, but not here. It's funny now that I think about it, because Zaxxon was doing this whole Mega Man thing where he keeps getting upgraded after every battle, whether that was him regaining his memory or getting better parts and weapons. The music is another winner here. When you start listening to the tracks outside of just watching the show itself, you know that it has a good soundtrack. This is the kind of stuff you put on your playlist just to listen to on repeat settings. If I could compare it to anything, it sounds like the Technoman soundtrack, rocking metal beats with great vocals. To sum it up, this anime is just damn good. It's almost hitting 8 to 10s in each department of production, music, animation, designs, lore and plot. It has sadly fallen into that forgotten anime territory when it deserves so much better. If you're into the same kind of anime as me, then I highly recommend Genesis Survivor Gaiarth. You will most certainly be entertained and have a good time. Thanks for watching.